Hello, I'm a Luigi. No, I'm one wild sheep.
Get out of it. Oh, good.
Welcome back to Sonic Adventure. I'm joined here by Bruce.
Oh,
Ibu Cool.
Thank you.
And today we're going to actually do more Gamut
Introduce
storyline.
yourself properly. You're Jamie, remember?
I'm Jamie, the one wild sheep of one wild sheep and the sheep would name. Oh my god, that's a mouthful.
Hey, that's your cause there, not mine.
It's not my fault I have like 3 channels, this included. I wish I earned money from them. At least then I can do this all the time and we will be able to get delays. Oh well. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier we can survive.
Maybe.
So yeah, we're basically on the finale of Big storyline now. Not Big's, Gamma storyline pretty much.
Wow, this would be amazing if this was Big's last storyline.
Oh, I know, right? And we're actually, this episode's actually quite a long one. It's 20 minutes almost. Jesus.
Oh, wow, yeah, hold up. But I'm assuming you are polishing it off, so,
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It is a long level as well, this next one coming up. Still quite fun, though. I quite like it.
Oh, yeah, I really do like it. And I do love the boss fight at the end.
Yeah, finally something different.
And of course, throughout pretty much the entire series... Shut up, dog. Pretty much throughout the entire series... Shut up! Fuck's sake.
Oh, pretty much through the entire series, Jamie.
Thank you. Well, no, not really through the entire series. In a couple of games, you'll actually see Dreamcast referenced in a couple of places, like in Sonic Unleashed. At the very start, you know, the giant cinematic Star Wars cutscene.
I've never played Sonic Unleashed ever.
Okay, well,
I know,
basically
probably
there's a giant...
sin, but there you go.
Not really, the Werehog is... The day levels are a sin not to play, though, they're fun. I like the Werehog, but he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be in the game. But, basically, at the in the cutscene, you see Eggman's Eggmobile, and you can actually see a Dreamcast just sitting down there. It's like, yes, Eggman has good gaming tastes. Seriously, it's a shame that Sega went down as a console maker. I love their consoles.
Yeah, it is.
I've always considered their consoles to be the best. All of them. Like, the Master System, I prefer to the original Nintendo. Because I don't like the original Nintendo that much. The only difference is the original Nintendo has the games. The Master System doesn't. Ugh.
But you know what Master System did have, though? Usually they came with a free game, didn't they? Like, on the inside of the console there, and it was usually Alex the Kid.
Yeah, my one I got is Alex Kidd, which I'm sad. I don't like Alex Kidd. I'm so glad.
Don't you?
No, I'm so glad they replaced him with Sonic because Alex Kidd is just.
Oh. And you get to play rock paper scissors.
Yeah, and if you get it wrong,
then you're killed. Actually, it's quite gruesome, isn't it? You get mummified or something like that.
Well, it depends on which game. Sometimes you get attacked by an anvil. Sometimes you get mummified. It's like what?
Oh dear.
So yeah, if anyone wants to see Alex Kidd on his channel, I'm not recording it. Bruce, you can feel free to.
I'm alright.
You're right then. Also, Gamma has the slowest climb in the entire game.
Yeah, he is terrible at that. Just got to try and jetpack whenever possible.
And skip everything. Basically, your key to going through this level is not only a speed run it, but to shoot everything in sight. Duh, as usual.
Like everything else?
Yeah, like every other level. And to jetpack a boost as much as you can, because otherwise the time is gonna go down and you're gonna die like this.
Days, Jamie.
That's not a 3. I'm too used to playing a 3DS now. I'm used to having a 3D slider. That's a lie. I don't use a 3D slider. And no one I know does.
Did that enemy just honestly not get you?
Yeah, I did some tricky ninja skills.
Must have.
Quite impressive considering I'm a giant robot that's really, really difficult to control.
That's the programming.
And this, to be honest, on the GameCube version, Big's... not Big. I keep calling Gamma Big.
Stop saying big, man.
Well, it's not my fault, he's big. But, basically on the GameCube version, he's easier to control. He's much easier to control, because you have these little indents on the control stick. So you can easily go each diagonal. The Dreamcast didn't have those, so you're going to see me sort of slide off to the left a little bit and into a pit, and...
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Must have been frustrating for you while playing it, but fun.
That is one thing I wish most consoles did adopt, actually, was the indents, because I used to love the fact Nintendo had those in their analog sticks. Of course, I'm still saddened that they got rid of it with the Wii U. I liked the indents, I thought they were useful, especially with playing 2D games, because now I've gotten accustomed to using analog controls on 2D games. Because the D-pads in modern controls are usually pretty ugh. So I use the analog stick instead, and the indent would help me so much. Like playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the GameCube version. Fine, perfectly fine. Preferably I play the Mega Drive or the Saturn version, because of course the glorious D-pad.
Glorious D-pad.
It's glorious. Especially the Saturn D-pad. Did you ever have a Sega Saturn, actually?
Oh, sorry, excuse me. I never, I've never even played a Sega Saturn, I don't think. Obviously I played the Dreamcast. Sega Saturn was the final one, wasn't it? So...
No, Dreamcast was the final one. Saturn
Was
came
it?
before. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course it was.
The Saturn was the one competing with the PS1.
That was it.
It's a good console though, I like it. Like it has the best game controller ever made, I consider it, in the industry. And the exclusive games are good, but it's Sega, so oh my god.
What the? Did you die?
Did he died?
Oh.
But yeah, the Saturn, I think the Saturn's quite underappreciated for what it is. I like it. I think it's a good console. Granted, nearly all the good games are in Japan only, but...
Ruining the Saturn sales.
Oh yeah, after Sega's gone out of the console market business. I don't think it'll help on this point. Anyway, meet the interesting boss who's powered by the power of Dreamcast.
Oh, so it is, isn't it? I've only just seen that now. Is that in the Xbox version, the downloadable one?
I think it's in all versions of the game. GameCube, Xbox, all of them.
Is this a metaphor where you have to blow up all the Dreamcasts? Was that
No.
Sega's future?
I think this is I think the reason it's one of the big things that I love about this is the PS2. When it was first come out, there were things going on about how it can control missiles because it was that powerful, and then it's just this, and the Dreamcast already has controlled missiles, lots of them.
Oh, I see. Ah.
Sony, Sega beat you to the punch. I'm sorry. Well, they did anyway. They're the first console. They were the first ones to really dabble in internet access, I believe, with the Sega Saturn. So.
On a side note now, they're saying that, which I fully believe, that phones now are as powerful as like the first computers, like what they were using back in the day. Like I can't remember if it was complete servers or something like that. But yeah, just a phone is more powerful than that. So how about that for technology? It's coming along nicely.
Well, tablets can now emulate PS2 games.
Oh,
and
that's
Wii
nice.
games. So you'd just be walking around town or something on the bus with a Wii remote and nunchuck. What are you doing? I'm playing the Wii. What? Leave me alone.
You know what? Back in the day as well, the Android-powered phones and stuff, you were able to hook up a Wiimote to it and play any emulator stuff with that. And I thought that was amazing as well. And I was doing it in my store that I was working. People were like, wow. Oh. But yeah, technology, gotta love it, gotta love it.
Yeah, I feel sorry for anyone who gets in prison for like 20 years. Because then technology's gonna change so much and they'll come out and be like, what is this? That actually has happened as well. Like one person went into prison for like 25 years before phones were a big thing. Then he came back out and everyone's stuck to their phones. It's like, what? What's going on? I don't like this. It is scary how quick technology changes, though. But anyway, this, folks, is Gamma's final boss. We completely stopped talking about the game and started talking about technology.
But to be fair, there wasn't much going on in between, though, was there?
No, not really. Basically, for this guy, you just boop him. Whenever he does his charge attack, shoot him, he gets hurt. That's it. He's going to occasionally shoot missiles. You shoot the missiles out of the way.
Like
and
that.
that's it. Yep. And he's going to shoot Hadoukens at you. Big Hadoukens. And to be honest, it's quite an easy boss fight.
With it.
No, it's a good song. It's very jazzy, but it's Not really
Final
boss theme.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know, my Mario 3D World, I was a big fan of the jazz, but then the jazz sounded epic in that game, so... It was a good game, actually, Mario 3D World. Kind of underappreciated, I feel. Mainly because no one played it, because it's on the Wii U, but, you know, it's still a good game.
Again, it's like anything though, isn't it? With, like, say, you know, going back to consoles like Sega Saturn and things like that, if people didn't pick it up and didn't get the games, you know, what can you do? You know, what can you do? Games just get lost and forgotten.
Sadly. Then you have the occasional weird guy like me that goes out nuts with them. Like, oh, I got paid from YouTube today. To eBay! Ding-a-ling. I have my own theme song as well, so I'm going on eBay.
Is that your eBay song? Yeah.
Sheep and Dane, one more sheep, the herd comes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
And in timbers.
And in timbers. Anyway, the only major thing that bugs me about the Dreamcast version, this as opposed to the newer versions, is the load times. Because he knows the very long black screens. Yeah, that'll just be the game loading. The Dreamcast is really slow with it. Which is a shame.
Well.
Also, I don't think this... I don't think this effect that was happening a second ago is actually in the HD version either, where the screen sort of flickers a little bit when he gets hit, so you just see a lot of fuzziness. I never noticed that in the newer versions of this game.
To be honest with you, I can't remember a lot from from my little run of Sonic Adventure on the HD port. I just remember that I don't really want to play it again.
I did warn you, play the original version. Even the original version hasn't aged that well, but it's still a bit better. It's like, it runs better for one thing. Which is weird. Really weird.
We'll improve the graphics, but take out the gameplay. Yes.
Well, they didn't really improve the graphics. A lot of the graphics got taken out.
Yeah.
All they did was improve the models. Which I like. I like the new models they did. I prefer the originals because they're more... They resemble the original series a bit more. Because I like to consider Sonic Adventure the link between the old series, the 2D games, and the 3D games. Because this is when he changed his design. I don't know. I have to say, I love this ending though.
Yeah. Just thinking about it, wouldn't these nuclear explosions like destroy the animal inside and stuff?
Yeah, it's part of Eggman's insurance policy. Don't you know all these animals are actually just working for him? They're all employees. Sonic just doesn't understand the concept of hard labor, so he just get paid.
Surprise! Did you see that, Jamie? Did you see it? It was a flicky all along.
Oh. And that has been Gamma's story, which leaves us with the final story of the game. So what do you think about Gamma's story anyway as a whole, Bruce?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's the first time which made me think, yeah, this game is pretty awesome. But the first and only time.
The rest of the characters, no, especially Big. So I saw you having a lot of trouble with Big on your LP.
Oh, Big. Damn that fishing. And damn trying to get bloody A ranks or whatever it is as well, where you end up glitching in a particular... You know that ice field? Like, if you go for the A rank, the particular fish are supposed to be in just this one spot, and I was lucky enough to find a fish in another spot. But yeah, you end up glitching through the dinosaur bones. You've got a bloody eel or shark which is actually stuck underneath a rock somewhere, which would have been the proper way. And yeah, just terrible. My god, I hate Big so much.
I don't love Big.
Damn it, Jamie!
But yeah, Gamma Story is actually a really well done storyline in the game. It's my second favourite apart from Big's. I thought you were going to rage at me then. No, it's my second favourite from Sonic's, not Big's, but...
I was going to say, hold up there, I was just trying to calculate it. From Big's? What are you trying to say, Jenny? Are you trying to annoy me on purpose?
Maybe. But yeah, I think it's all really well done. Don't wish we could... like, the ending theme by Year for Gamma's alright. I'm not a big fan of it though. It's probably one of the weakest songs in the game, I feel.
I agree with that, I agree, indeed.
But yeah, he had the best storyline by far. Amazing ending. I loved that ending when I was young, because I just playing the game like, whoa, this is serious shit. Word. Actually, I was a 90s child, so I was gonna go, this is pretty radical. It's pretty off the hook.
This is pretty hip. Or is that
No.
80s?
It was when I was a kid, so I said it properly, like, hey, it's pretty rad. I like it. Not these days. I'm now officially an old person. Well, I'm no longer a child, so therefore I can't say it like that. Now I need to go hip and in with the kids. Yo.
Well, I'm at the
Word.
age that I'm, calling people whippersnappers and telling people to get off my lawn, even though I don't have a front lawn. You know, it's sad times getting older, Jamie.
Indeed. Although I usually yell at foxes to get off the lawn. Because it's basically
and they understand this.
no, they just make noises. But seriously, there's foxes all over this place. They're loud. They're annoying.
I didn't think Wales was known for its foxes.
It's not really, but where I live in particular in Swansea, there's tons of foxes around. They don't actually have many sheep, contrary to popular belief. That's actually all in England, pretty much. We have everything
perhaps
else.
Wales has evolved like that. You've gone from sheep to foxes, just moving up the food chain.
So that's why Tails stopped getting put in these games. They knew it. Actually, I used to love Tails when I was younger. He was an awesome character. And then they changed him, and I don't like him so much anymore. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, they changed a lot of things.
Yeah, Knuckles is no longer him. Oh no.
Knuckles is now green. He's a rabbit.
No, Knuckles is now like this really giant thing with tiny legs. I'm telling you, don't let friends skip leg day. You just don't.
Oh dear.
Anyway, internet support. One thing I haven't shown off in this LP, well, yeah, it's kind of an LP, is actually downloadable content that was in the Dreamcast. You can get downloadable content for this game if you had the internet back in the day. Yeah, and I actually still have all the downloadable content saved on one of my VMUs.
Oh wow, what did it actually give you?
Well, you had a New Year's sort of deal, so at New Year's Day, you can load up the game, and boom, Station Square has a lot of decorations. You have a Christmas one. You had I think if you touched a certain sign on the New Year's one, Palm Tree Panic from Sonic CD would play in the background.
Wow.
So it's not much, but it's a couple of neat additional stuff like that.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, especially back then when DLC really wasn't a thing as such.
Well, it was free as well. All the DLC was free. Sonic Adventure 2 had it as well. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, awesome.